Extinguisher will be racing for the first time here tonight in Sebring. Lights are on. Lights off. It's go. And Barry gets away very, very well. Watch over Hudson to his right. He's got a better getaway. Husband Hudson is going to go to the outside. It looks like the Scotsman is going to be into the lead by the time we get to turn one. So Hudson takes the early advantage ahead of James Barry. A super start there from Hudson. Barry having to settle behind his second place. The track narrows out. But it looks like Barry may be able to get back on the inside, but Hudson is able to get the jump on him. Maxwell remaining for third place ahead of Bremer and Crab.
A lap of this 5.7 kilometre road course of Daytona in this new Mazda. So through the front stretch, and turn one catches you out very, very easily if you get it wrong and miss your turning point or your steering point. But it nails it here past the tyre barrier on the left-hand side, and you go through the sections of turn two, even though it's two corners, but by the Americans they call it turn two. And then through the Rodriguez International Horseshoe at turn 3, you brake, and then as you hit the apex, apply the throttle, and then use off the runoff on the exit without touching the grass on the outside. You eventually get towards Dogleg. You can go through here flat out, no problem, using the curb on the left-hand side, and then you brake in a straight line for the West Horseshoe of turn 5, and then just like on the previous horseshoe, you apply the throttle on the apex.
And Hulkenberg heading over the line, it's only 3/10 off Norris before heading into the sector 2. So gone for an improvement into 10th position now for Hulkenberg. But look at Norris absolutely flying on this tyre. Remember, he had to back out of his first attempt because of running wide at turn 1. So there's a little bit more time, I would say, in there than what we've seen from Norris on this lap. But going over the line then, can Norris get into the low 1-minute 4s this time around? The answer to that question is yes. It's a 1-minute 4.3 for Norris. He's now 7/10 clear over George Russell as we await for his teammate Oscar Piastri to head out on circuit. Drama on the penultimate lap at the season finale! Joseph Newgarden and Alabama have collided! The championship hopes are over, as is for House. What about Cornu though? His compatriot, can he send one up the inside of Nicholas Vesson into turn 1? He's going for it. Vestman, long way ahead, but is he able to hold on? He very nearly drops it on the curve, and that should be the invitation that Denny Cornu needs as he goes through into 5th position, wheel to wheel, into the left-hander, but Cornu is done enough to make his way through. Vestman spins around in frustration, and that's him gone. A fairy tale story is about to be written for a man that's been through so much in his career after that rally accident in 2011, which had put paid to his Formula 1 career effectively, it has to be said. I know he came back in 2019, but he just wasn't the same driver compared to what he was before the accident. But in events like this, where you could very much make up for it, the 24 Hours of Le Mans is simply just that. And it's going to bring a lot of tears to a lot of Ferrari's eyes to see Robert head over the line. And the Ferrari crew are getting ready, as well as the Euro Interpol team, or the Inter-Europol team, for the LMP2 honours. I didn't quite see who's in the lead of LMGT3, but either way, we'll focus on the hypercar, and what is about to be written is a beautiful, beautiful story within motorsport. One more corner to go then for the Lancia, the 060 of Eduardo Beninca, who exits the last corner and heads down the pit straight, sprints his way over the line. Eduardo Beninca takes victory in Mugello in the Virtual World Sports Car Championship of 1985 here in Tuscany. What a drive it has been from him. Mike Bell comes home in 2nd place. He got the gap down to round about a second before they cross over the line. And there is Becky Ely Clark in her first race since her promotion to the Pro Class.